What's up, man? This is my this is Straight Up Wrestling Show with my
What's
man
up, guys?
Christopher Burton.
People's Podcast. Y'all know what time it is. What's going on?
And I'm HBT, Harry Bernard Taylor. And look, man, hey, we are about to break down one of the most dangerous men in the Carolinas, Nick Fury, Chris. Right now, we about to talk about the danger of facing Nick Fury.
That's a nice way to put it, man. The dangerous man, you know. That I would say more or less lethal, but you know, dangerous is a nice way to put it.
No doubt. So yeah, we about to do a statistical analysis of Nick Fury, what we've seen in him in the last since we've been watching him in the past 17 months since we've been watching wrestling in the Carolinas. We've done Zuka King. We broke him down. So we did a breakdown of Zuka King. We've done a breakdown of Chris Thunder Anderson. We've done a breakdown of Jet Mars, and we've done a breakdown of Chase Emery, the Blue Chipper. Yes. And man, so right now we about to do Nick Fury, and I tell you what, Nicholas Fury is no joke. So Chris, first thing we're gonna talk about is Nick Fury's look, man. What you think about his look? Now, you know, Nick, I think Nick is like in his mid-30s now. I've seen him back when he was younger and everything like that, and I see him now. And he's still, to me, he's still a formidable, menacing type look. You know, he still have that look that you just don't mess with.
Yeah, man, Nick's gone through a couple of changes through his career, man. He's had some, you know, he was a little bit buffer, he's losing weight, you know, slimming down and stuff. But Nick still has that look that, you know, no matter how physically I'm looking, you look at Nick and you be like, okay, this is gonna be a long night. This is gonna be a long night. This ain't gonna be no 5-10 minute. No. I think the shortest match Nick done had since we've been watching might have been 25 minutes.
Something like that. It might have been when he actually worked our show, Chris. Him and let's see, who was him and I think it was him and Dagon when he worked our show. I think they went like 12-13 minutes in a great match. That was like a 4-star match, man. We rated we rated that 4 stars. Everybody checked that match out, and I think mostly everybody was saying that match, and it was one other match. Jet Morris's match was like his match, and then it's between his match and Jet Morris' match. I forgot who Jet was wrestling, Jet and Brino. Who was the best match, man. But Nick Fury and Dagon really put on a show. That was a great match. But man, his look, you know, I think, like you said, man, he done slimmed down. And Nick, you know, as far as I know, I think Nick looked like he just gained weight within the last month or two after I seen him, because he really was slimming down a good bit then. And I know he was trying to put back on weight. But his look, man, I give Nick, let's see, because we're ranking it on 10 star. We're ranking it on 10, 1 to 10. Yeah, because usually we do the 5-star system. This is not a 5-star. This is 1 to 10. I give Nick. I would give him. I mean, Nick has the height. You know, his body's not filled out like it used to be, but it's getting there. But I give him an 8 on the look.
Oh yeah, I definitely give him easy with the 8 on the look. So yeah, yeah, he definitely has that look, man. So,
straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up. All right, man. Ring generalship. So, you know, ring generalship, Lord. You know, the commander of the ring, you know, knows where he's at, and gets the job done, no matter where he's at inside and or outside of that ring. What do you give him on ring generalship?
Good Lord, man, I'll give him a 10 on that, boy.
No doubt about that.
Because, I mean, you got to think, Nick's been in this business almost for over 20 plus years, man.
Right.
And
exactly.
That man knows the ring like the back of his hand, man. You think you got him in a position where, okay, he can't get to the ropes, he can't get outside. Nah, he gonna find a way to get them ropes, break your hold, or get outside or something, break the count, do something. Yeah, that man knows his way around the ring. That is for sure.
No doubt, man. The gangster definitely knows, and that's what he calls himself, the gangster. You know, so he definitely knows his way in and out of the ring, and he can take care of himself in and out of the ring. And then when I'm talking about out of the ring, I'm talking about literally. This man can take care of himself. So, man, he's no joke. You know, you don't want to go up against Nick Fury. So, yeah, I definitely give him a 10 too on that. What about offense, Chris?
Offense, good God Almighty, man. Offense. Harry, can we give him a 12?
hey, man.
I'm being real, man.
Let's just say 10 plus because hey, Nick Fury is always on offense. You hardly ever see him on defense. This man is always on offense. And when he's on defense, you might as well say he's on offense. You know, he's coming at you. This guy is still coming at you, and he's still able to, you know, I mean, Nick will basically tell you what he's gonna do. Put him out there as the Larry Bird of wrestling. This guy's an assassin. Right. You know, he's basically, man, you know, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? He's basically gonna tell you after you done something to him, and he's able to deliver on that promise. So yeah, on offense, man, definitely got it. We're gonna give him a 10 plus on that. So like I say, we're gonna double up some stars. We haven't given nobody any stars on any analysis.
And we, ladies and gentlemen, when y'all watch this, we are not being biased. We are being honest on what we have seen. Straight up. If you're in the area, you've seen Nick Fury, you know we're telling the truth. Nick he's serious about what he does in that ring, man. And he
is.
He puts that old school element of realism in it.
Right.
You know, I mean, even though this is sports entertainment, he puts that realism in it to where you be like, oh my God, man, this dude is something serious. He hits for real. He ain't pulling the punches.
Yes. And when I say the danger of facing Nick Fury, so I'm just saying, hey, if you're a wrestler out there and you haven't wrestled Nick Fury, or you're gonna come up against Nick Fury, you better be ready for the assault that Nick Fury is gonna bring to you, because he's definitely gonna bring it. That's him. That's what he does. All right, Chris, next we're gonna talk about the defense of Nick Fury. Now, his defense, man, is like I said before. Anytime he's on defense, you might as well say he's on offense. He's always on offense. You can tell when he's on defense, he's always thinking. You're like, hey, what is Nick gonna do next? How is he gonna come out of this? Because you know he's gonna come out of it fast. I've never seen anybody take Nick and put him in a defensive position alone.
No. I mean, and when he does, man, it's very, very seldom, and it's not long, man. It's not
no
long.
Doubt.
So it really just surprises you when he's actually on defense and has to be on defense longer than a few minutes at a time, give or take. And it takes a certain wrestler to make Nick have to go on defense.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
And I'm gonna be a lot. I'm just be honest. There's few and in between that can really truly do that.
That's true. You better be a very strong competitor or a very big competitor. And still, I mean, Nick is gonna figure out a way to take you down. I mean, he has been known to, take down guys, who outweigh him, 150 pounds, by, coming at him, because Nick, he's vicious with those kicks. He's good with those kicks. He's good with those legs, man. Kicking you, like hitting you is like his, he's hitting you with the lower part of his shins, like he's somebody hitting you with some clotheslines on your legs where he can drop you, man. Nick is very dangerous there. So, man, yeah, definitely, I give him a 10 on defense.
Yeah, definitely, easy a 10, easy.
And hey, here's another one, man. And I'm just gonna go in straight up and say, hey, he gets a 10 for this, overcoming adversity, man.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I've never seen Nick really in a situation when you overcome adversity. I've never seen Nick in a situation where he looked like he was truly in danger of losing, whether it's just a regular match or a title. Now, granted, wrestling is a back and forth thing. It's a game of chess, not checkers, because you always got to think 3 or 4 moves ahead of your opponent, and likewise. So it's not too many people that can say they've had Nick in a serious compromising position where he had to just be like, you know what, I can't get out of this.
Right, exactly.
So yeah, I mean, overcoming adversity, easy a 10, man. I mean,
yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. And like we said before, we're not being biased here. Anybody think we are? Like I say, go out and try Nick Fury for yourself. Like I say, there's a danger of facing Nick Fury. Okay, man,
Yes.
ring management. Ring management, like we say, ring management, hey, is knowing is basically close to basically the same thing as ring generalship, but being able to manage your time, being able to know what you want to do, basically having everything mapped out before you even go in that ring. Hey, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And Nick will tell you, like I say, Nick has come out there when you and I and Danny Paris have been up there commentating, and Nick Fury has told us straight up, when Bill Hazelwood was there, when Joe Wheeler was there, he has told all of us exactly what he was going to do, when he was going to do it, and he was able to manage that, and he was able to take care of that in the ring. His ring management skills are off the charts, man. So another
because
10 for me.
And because there's been plenty of times, man, he's come out there and I've been commentating with Danny, and Danny was like, I swear I've seen Nick Fury from the time he started till now. And that's, like I said, over 20 plus years, if not more. Yes. And Danny's like, I swear he gets more and more dangerous every time I see him.
Yes.
And Nick, and what does Nick say? You right, Danny. Tell him again out there. I'm a dangerous man. I ain't one to be played with.
No doubt about that.
I mean, he's cocky, he's brash, but he's got the credentials to do it, man. And I mean,
yes.
He's a proven commodity for those that are really in the know. Now, granted, Nick doesn't do a lot of traveling. Right. He doesn't do a lot of traveling, but those that have seen Nick and know Nick, you understand what we're saying here. We're not blowing smoke up your, you know what? We're not blowing smoke up your chimney. We telling the honest truth, man. So definitely a 10 on that.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. So next, man, we're gonna go ahead and give Mike skills and likeness. Now, as far as look, if you're a true wrestling fan, you're gonna like Nick Fury. There's no doubt about it. You're gonna like seeing Nick Fury. He's one of these guys that, like, if you don't see him, you're like, hey, where in the world is Nick? I mean, you're gonna miss him. As far as his mic skills, Nick knows how to get on the mic. He knows how to speak. I mean, only thing I've seen as far as is with Nick is, I've seen a little bit of time. I think maybe you don't went over the time or what time limit as far as speaking, but that's when he's with other guys and when he was with the family and things like that. But man, as far as his mic skills, I think his mic skills are, I think they're very good. As far as his likeness go, that takes, since we put in this category together, Nick is a heel. He wants to be a heel. That's what he wants to do. I mean, straight up. So he does have some people that don't like him. So on that part, I'm gonna give him a 7. And as far as mic skills go, man, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a 10. So that right there is I'm gonna give him 8.5 stars on that. I mean, not 8.5 stars, but 8.5 on that. 8.5 on that, Chris.
Yeah, it is 8.5.
Yeah, 8. Let's just say 8.5. Look, I'm all crazy right now, man. Look, because all I'm thinking about is 2.5 stars, 3.5 stars or whatever. Like do our matches. Yeah, but 8.5, man, on that.
Yeah, man. Easy 8.5 on that, man. Because like I said, I've been in the ring with him. I've interviewed Nick. I've interviewed you've seen it. I've interviewed the man.
Yes. Right.
And like I said, man, Nick, I asked a question to Nick one time. I can't remember the exact question. We was in the ring. And Nick ran up on me and looked at me like, boy, I will rip your throat out and tie it around your head like a headband. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Next question.
Yeah.
And all I did was just ask the man a question.
Right.
So it was, his mic skills, man. He means what he says and he says what he means.
No doubt, no doubt.
I can definitely go with you on that 8.5 on that easy, man.
Yeah, the next one, man, is a good guy, bad guy. And look, I've never seen Nick as a good guy. And I think he's been approached with that, but he's basically been a bad guy ever since we've known him. And he's basically been, he's been a heel for a while. Yeah. So
now, if anybody, when y'all watch this, because like I said, this is pre-recorded. If anybody watches this and knows if Nick has ever been a good guy at any point that you've seen Nick, please put it in the comments. Because
exactly.
And if you have any videotape of Nick being a good guy, I would love to see it.
Yes,
I would love to see it because, like I said, like Harry said, since we've been watching Nick and known Nick, he's been a heel. Yes. And he's said, he's basically told the fans, I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't want you. I don't like you. I don't care if you cheer for me. I don't care if you don't cheer for me. The heck with you. I'm going to come in here, beat this dude up, take my money, and go home.
Yes, I mean, I remember after the match, I'm not gonna mention who he wrestled, but it's a very popular guy out here on the indie scene. And I remember he beat him up. He beat him at in Boiling Springs, beat him, and after he left with his title. And Nick Fury said, "I don't need nobody." He says, "I'm about Nick Fury. I'll wrestle anybody," and that's what he said. And that's what he meant. So I mean, Nick Fury is a heel, but I'm not gonna take any points away from him as a good guy. Because as a good guy, I think Nick will get over. I think he would be very popular. I think if he went and became a good guy, I think he would get like an 8. I would give him, like, if he went and became a good guy just straight off the bat, I think he would be 8 or 9. But I'm going to go ahead and give him an 8 on that. And as far as a bad guy, I'm going to go ahead and give him a 10. He's the ultimate heel. So I'm going to give him 9. I'm going to give him 9 for a good guy, bad guy. Because if he switched to good guy, I think he'd be very popular as a good guy. So I'm going to give him 9 on that.
Yeah, and I can agree with you on that, Harry. I would definitely get a 10 on the heel side, and definitely go with a 9 on if he ever switches the good guy. But like I said, if anybody watches this and seen him as a good guy, and you have videotape evidence or whatever, or can remember when, let us know. Please let us know, because I would love to know.
Yeah, so Luke, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see this, Luke. Luke, you can let us know if you know. Nick can pretty much come in and chime in or whatever way he can. Let us know if he's ever played that face. I mean, I know, because when he teamed up at the reunion show with our man AJ Styles. I mean,
AJ Frost.
I mean, not AJ Styles, man. AJ Frost. I don't know why will always do that, but AJ Frost. They was very popular. That, man, people cheered like crazy.
The juvenile delinquents.
Exactly.
Delinquents, yes.
So that right there was they was heavily popular that day. And I mean, and that's probably because of the history of them. But man, let's go ahead and go with marketability. So marketability, man, look, you can market Nick Fury as a wrestler. You can market him as a tough guy. I mean, you can market him as an MMA guy. You can market him as a karate guy, a kung fu guy. He has that look. So as far as wrestling, like I said, I look back at some of the old footage of him when his body was buffer 20 years ago, 15 years ago. He definitely looked like that prototypical wrestler. He looked like the prototypical wrestler, man.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Now he looks like hey, just like I say, man, he looked like just like one of these tough guys, man. That's a street fighter, karate fighter, or whatever. He's a boxer. He has that look. So, I mean, as far as marketing him as a wrestler, I think it's a little different. I got to go between a 9 and 10. I'm gonna go and give him 9 on that, Chris.
Okay, yeah, I can go with a 9 on the marketability either, because they got a matter of fact, American Pro Wrestling has a show coming up December 31st. And Nick is on the poster for that show for December 31st. Man, and I ain't gonna lie, man, he definitely stands out, man. He definitely stands out on that poster. So marketability is definitely there for him, man.
Oh yeah. All right, Chris. Toughness, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say this straight off before I even get you.
10, man. 10.
10 plus, man. 10 plus. We haven't given anybody plus, but man, we're gonna add on this final analysis. We're gonna give him 4 pluses because on that and his ring generalship, man. Offense. We went ahead and gave him 2 pluses on that. So I'm gonna go and we're gonna go and give him a little extra for that. For his toughness and his offense. Nobody got extra pluses from Chris and I, man. So we're gonna go and give him a 10 on his toughness. You don't get no tougher than Nick Fury.
Good Lord, man. I mean, Harry, could you imagine now? Imagine if he was a boxer and you had to box that Joker.
Oh yeah.
Harry, even you be in for a fight.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Because Nick, he can take the shots and he can give the shots. And like I said, there's not too many people to make that man scream uncle.
Yeah, you got that right. So I mean, you will have to literally knock him out cold. And man, I tell you what, it will be you'll have a heck of a time to do that. Yeah. Some people you just can't do it to. And you're gonna have to hit them upside the head with a pole to do it. I mean, he's that type of person. I mean, he has that, he has that type of grit in him, and he has that type of heart. He has that kind of heart to where you're gonna have to really beat him down and really hurt him. But the whole thing about it, man, is as far as in wrestling or anybody, man, that takes on Nick Fury, that's why I say the danger of facing Nick Fury. Anybody that faces him,
is you in for a fight, man.
Yeah, man, you are in for the fist fight of your life. Because like we said, Chris and I said, this man hardly ever on defense, and when he's on defense, he's thinking offense. So he's always coming back at you, man. But yeah, go and give him a 10 on that, Chris. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add up the score, man. And so go ahead and say, you have any final words to say on Nick Fury, man, while I add this thing up.
Nick Fury, man, and let me be honest and say, man, he is a consummate professional, man. He's I mean, since I've known Nick, he's been nothing but accepting to me and Harry for basically coming into his world, and just accepting us as one of the boys, man. Nick's just a cool guy unless you get on his bad side. You get on his bad side. I can't help you. You on your own on that one. But Nick, man, Nick is a excellent wrestler, man. High flyer. He can ground and pound. The man. He's a complete wrestler, man. So that's all I got to say about him. He is a complete wrestler.
Yes, he is, man. And look, we gave him 95.5 was his the final score here on Nick Fury, and we gave him 4 pluses. So this right here is we're gonna give him a point for each one of these pluses. So that's 90. If you get pluses from now on from Straight Up Wrestling Show, if you get 2, me and Chris, we're gonna jump that to a point. Yeah. Each plus is a half a point. So we're gonna end it up 97.5 on the statistical analysis of Nick Fury. My man gets an A. Almost basically say A plus. What an A plus.
A plus, yeah.
95.5, man. Anything 96 and up. 96. I think 93 is an A. 96 and then up is A plus. We get A plus. A plus, man, on the statistical analysis of our man Nick Fury. Like I said, hey, this guy, man, is dangerous. And hey, if you got your wrestler out here, you think you got what it takes, man,
try yourself against Nick Fury, man. I mean,
call yourself over there at AEW and let them know that you want to try Nick Fury, that you want to take on it. And if you think you're a dangerous man, this is your chance.
Go improve.
Yeah.
No doubt. But Chris, I think I thought I turned my Bluetooth off, but it looks like it's still on. But Chris, man, I'm gonna let you go. We are out of here.
All right, man.
I'm HBT, Harry Bernard Taylor, with my man Christopher Burton,
People's Podcaster.
We'll talk to you guys later. Check this out, man. Share, like, subscribe. If you're on Facebook, man, hit that share, like, join. You're on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Ding.
If you on Twitch, do the same thing that you do here on YouTube. Yeah. And if you on Twitter. Like, share, tweet, and retweet. There you go. And let me go ahead. And if you want to find Nick Fury, go to his page, a YouTube page, Sean and Alicia Porter. And if you go over there and you subscribe to that,
he has a lot of shorts of a lot of his matches. Every week they putting out shorts of certain things that he's doing, man. You see him kicking people, kicking people. You see him, stiff kicks to the back. You see him
chopping people and
punches and doing all kinds of things. Exactly.
It's just shorts of him getting beaten up people, because that's what he does. He loves beating up people, man. Just say, Harry, just like beating people up.
Yes, you know. There's all kind of content on his page, and a lot of things that you could go back and you can see the history of Nick Fury in a lot of these matches. And there's a history of Chris Thunder Anderson, of AJ Frost, which is, I'm about to say Styles again, Chris. But a lot of people out here in the Carolinas, man, he has a lot of content on that page, and you'll get to hear the legendary Danny Paris on a lot of those on a lot of that, a lot of commentary and things like that, along with a lot of other people, man. But definitely go and check out Sean and Alicia Porter's page. Just bring up Nick Fury, and you'll find that page over there on YouTube, man. And definitely go out there and help those guys out. Help them out, man. This helps Nick. This helps his family and helps his son, man, who's also a wrestler. He's a very good wrestler, and pretty much is going to be one of the stars, and already an up and coming star in the Carolinas. Luke Fury, man. I'm not going to say he's as dangerous as his father yet, but when
give him some time, he'll get there. Give him some time, he'll get there, man. Because he's got plenty growing to do, man. So, check him out. Check out Sean and Alicia Porter on the YouTube page. Check them out. And like you said, hey, keep watching us too, man, because we're gonna bring you more and more content every day, man. Every day.
Yes, no doubt. And we're gonna bring you more analysis of other wrestlers out here too. Yes. And if you're a wrestler, hey, you want us to break you down, man, we'll break you down. And if we haven't seen you in person, we'll go and check out a lot of videos.
Yeah. And if you want to do an interview or a live interview with us, come on the show. Hey, just hit us up, man. Straight up, hit us up. But we're out of here, man. So Harry, it's been an awesome time, man, breaking down Nick Fury. I'm about to say Luke, but Nick Fury. And man. So Harry, we're out of here, man. And y'all stay straight up, man.
Peace.